Welcome back to the second half. Michigan versus Kent State. For everyone who was listening to the first half, we apologize because I don't think you heard anything. But Michigan is up 2-0 currently on two penalty corner goals from Kayla Reed. Faye Kyer passing the first one in the penalty corner, both, and Catherine Peterson in the second penalty corner, both going to Hallie O'Neill, who's giving the assist for both. Kayla Reed deflecting and knocking them both in. And now, as we start the second half, I am here with Gretel Payne. Gretel, how was calling your first half even though nobody heard it?
Even though no one heard it. It was fun. First time really watching field hockey. I get it now, which is awesome. It's great Michigan is winning. Very Michigan dominated the first half of this game. So hopefully we continue with that here in the second half.
Yeah, like Gretel said, Michigan's been dominating proceedings 11 shots to 3 and 5 penalty corners to 1. Anna Speaker has been fantastic. 2 great saves to keep Kent State scoreless. And Michigan has drawn up the exact same play to use on 2 consecutive penalty corners, and with that they have a 2-goal lead. But that's not all. They've been pretty dominant throughout even the slightly slower portions of the game. Even now, as Kent State has it, they pass it straight to Emma Tamer, and that's basically been the story of the day. Kent State has it for a few seconds, Michigan ends up with it, and then they keep the ball for a much longer period of time. Right now, it's O'Neill with it, maneuvering around a few players. She'll pass it through some Kent State players, off into Southam, who deflects it onto her body. That is not allowed, so that'll be Kent State ball. Rodriguez has it. Southam tries to give it for Michigan. Too aggressive. And it'll be Skabilia to start with it for Kent State, just outside their zone. And deflected by Kyer. Deflected off of something it was not allowed to be deflected off of. So Kent State will have it just inside their own half. They'll move it forward. It'll be Jover, and deflected off a Kent State stick. That's out of bounds, so Claire Brush will take it inside the Michigan zone. She'll pass it to Fernandez Lacour. Guadalupe Fernandez Lacour. Over to Emma Tamer. Tamer to Hallie O'Neill. O'Neill over to the far side to Brush, who can't keep it in bounds. Kent State ball just inside the Michigan half. And,
Oh.
mishandled by Skabilia.
Oh,
Oh!
just missed it.
Oh my goodness, what an opportunity there for Meg Douthwaite after Skabilia mishandles the ball. Douthwaite just ends up with it and just kind of moved a little too far outside, couldn't get the angle back over, and it went off the side of the net. In the meantime, Kent State's got it back, but it'll go off one of their feet. It'll go off Louisa Knapp's foot. And now Michigan has it. Fernandez Lacour tries to pass forward to Faye Kyer. Goes off of Kyer's foot. Marsha Pankratz disagrees. I think the refs got it right. Skabilia will have it. And she'll start play again. She'll pass it over to the far side. And Kent State tries to move it forward, ends up knocking it out of bounds instead. So Faye Kyer will take it right around the halfway line. Kyer tries to pass through a few people to Peterson. Peterson, great stick maneuvering to get that forward. She'll try and give it to Douthwaite, who was open in the circle, but can't get enough on it. Another opportunity for Michigan and potentially Douthwaite already in this half. In the meantime, Kent State tries to pass forward off of Michigan's stick, out of bounds. They'll continue. It'll be Claudia Ortiz. Ortiz has it knocked away from her by Emma Tamer. Now Fernandez Lacour has it. Lacour to Reed. Reed over to Faye Kyer. Kyer maneuvering around a couple Kent State defenders. Back to Kayla Reed. Reed sees a running Peterson. Tries to hit her in stride. Doesn't really come close. Rodriguez has it for Kent State now. She'll pass it back. It'll be Helena Cambra. Combra back to Skabilia. Skabilia over to Ashley Bonnets. Bonnets forward, deflected off Peterson, out of bounds. So it'll be Layla Richter. In fact, it will be Bonnets to take it. Bonnets tries to pass forward to someone. Peterson ends up with it, but it went off her foot. So Richter will continue with it for Kent State. State has it in the circle. Deflects off a Kent State stick. Trying to keep it in now in the Michigan zone. Deep in the Michigan zone. Goes out. Who is it out on? Out off Michigan. Kent State will have it. Referee says they started a bit too fast, so let's line that up and try again. Now Kent State will start. They'll try and pass it forward. It's deflected off of Fernandez Lacour's foot, so they'll get it just outside the circle this time. Passes forward. In the end, Fernandez Lacour has it, and that's all that really matters. She passes it over to Douthwaite. Douthwaite moves it forward to Nina Apula. Apula catches up to it. Inside the Kent State zone. Tries to move it forward. Deflected off Skabilia's stick. Apula still has it. And the ref says give her some space. Apula will try it again outside the circle. Apula moving in. Over to Gomper. Gomper. Maneuver around. Gets run into by Rodriguez. Ref says that's not allowed. She'll get it just outside the circle. Gomper moving forward now. Into the circle. Goes for it. Oh, shot
Just
goes
misses.
just wide. Gomper adding another great opportunity for Michigan. Their third great opportunity just at the very beginning of this period. Wow.
Yeah, again, I mean, they're just going on the offense,
Yeah.
which is what they got to do.
And after Kent State got a little bit aggressive towards the end of that second quarter, Michigan coming out strong to start the second half. And as we're talking about how strong they are, Kayla Reed nearly steals it away from Kent State, but she's too aggressive. So it will be Maria Combra getting it inside the Kent State half. Combra tries to pass it forward, and Michigan ends up with it. Southam passes it over to Gomper. Gomper forward. It'll be Burney to take it there. Burney over to Gomper. Back to Southam. Southam trying to maneuver. And it's a penalty corner for Michigan. Their sixth of the game, but their first one in this half.
Let's see if they can three-peat. Let's see if they can do it again.
Do you think they'll run the exact same play since it worked so well the first two times?
I mean, as you said, but no one heard. If it's not broke, don't fix it.
I did say that when no one could hear. That's true. Let's see. I mean, Hallie O'Neal's in. Kayla Reed is in.
The only reason not to run it would be if Kent State now realizes that that is their go-to.
Tina D'Angelo taking the first penalty corner for her today. Referee's whistle. Pass. Stop. Flick. They are trying the same thing.
Ooh.
It didn't work this time. Kayla Reed couldn't get a good handle on it. If it went off her body, that's not allowed. So Kent State will have it. It will be Kragan Metz that deflects it away. First time we said her name today for sure. Now Metz has it. She'll pass it to Gomper. Gomper over to Fernandez Lacour. Fernandez Lacour moving, maneuvering. Gets it out of the Michigan zone. Passes it back into the Michigan zone to give it to Hallie O'Neal, who gives it back to Fernandez Lacour, who has open space in front of her. She'll pass it to Burney, who's wide open.
Completely open.
And slightly mishandles it. Oh, completely whiffs. Completely
Ooh.
whiffs on a pass. Attempted pass inside the circle.
Big missed opportunity right there.
Michigan still has it. She'll give it to Southam. Southam trying to maneuver. Carries it on her stick over a defender. Not allowed. Can't do that. Held it on the stick for a little too long. In the meantime, it'll be Bonnets passing it forward to Richter. Tries to pass it forward. Speaker says, get that away from me, and kicks it very far. In fact, too far for Gomper to get to. So it will be Berta Jover who has it now. She passes it back. And it'll end up over on the near side to Berta Jover. Jover defended by Bernie. Defended well by Bernie. Ref says play on. Bernie falls though. And Richter has it, but good stick by Faye Kyer, and she'll end up with it. Kyer trying to maneuver around a couple Kent State defenders. She can't. Some sticks are linked there. Referee says, Faye Kyer, you cannot link your stick on a Kent State player. That will be Kent State's ball. Jover passes it back to Skabilia. Skabilia, long pass forward. Not who she meant to pass it to, but Louisa Knapp has it eventually. Fernandez-Lacour's defense too aggressive. Knapp has it inside the Michigan zone. Knapp tries to leave it for Joritz. For Jover. She will. Jover moves in. It goes deflected off the back baseline. And it will be Berta Jover has it just outside the circle. Good defense. It looks like Hallie O'Neill has it in the corner. She does. She tries to pass to Fernandez-Lacour, who tries to pass back to O'Neill. They're just maneuvering the corner right now. Fernandez-Lacour escapes and moves around everyone, and Gomper has it going the other direction. Gomper gives it to Reed. Reed to Peterson. Back to Reed. Gomper falls down because she thought they were continuing forward. Metz gives it forward to Katie Anderson. Anderson loses it. Gives it to Kent State. Kent State tries to get it out. Goes to Metz. Metz to Southam. Southam in the circle. Good defense there by Kent State. Reed has it outside the circle now. Good defense again by Kent State. Reed shot too high. Oh, that was another good opportunity for Michigan in this half.
Another one, but Kent State seems to be stepping up their game. They seem to be getting more aggressive, which is what they need to do if they want to have any chance of winning this game.
Absolutely. Their defense is getting more aggressive as well, which is most
Yes.
important. But as I say that, Katie Anderson just picks the pocket of Ashley Bonnets. And Michigan will have it inside the Kent State zone. And ref giving some instruction. It'll be Metz to take it inside the zone. Metz passes it inside the circle to Anderson. Anderson tries to pass it across the net. There's no one home. It will be Berta Jover to take it. Jover knocks it off of Tina D'Angelo's foot. So Kent State will take it inside their zone. Trying to move forward. Deflected off D'Angelo out of bounds. So that will be Maria Cambra to take it there. Cambra passes it back to Helena Cambra, her sister. Tries to go for a long pass, but Metz is there. But good stick check by Rodriguez. Means Kent State has it. Rodriguez has it herself now. Courtney Keller will take it. She'll pass it over to Richter. Richter work it into the Michigan zone. Tries to pass it. Anderson nearly picks her pocket. Can't pull it off, so it will be Bonnets to take it just outside the Michigan zone. Bonnets passes it back to Skabilia. Skabilia tries to pass it forward, but it is Claire Brush waiting there. She'll pass it over to Peterson, who gives it to Emma Tamer. Tamer to Southam, who has a bit of an open field. She'll try and pass it forward to Katie Anderson, who's wide open, inside the circle, just her and the goalie. She tries to maneuver around the goalie. Sharp angle. Great defense there. Maria Cambra just saved a Michigan goal. What do you think? How close was that?
That was very close. If she wasn't there, that was a wide open shot. That was great defense by Kent State right there.
Good save, but Michigan still has it. Catherine Peterson trying to work it. Kent State defense is too aggressive, so Emma Tamer has it now. She'll pass it over to Gomper. Gomper trying to move it around. Knocked away by the blocker of the goalie. And Emma Tamer nearly steals it straight away from a Kent State player. But in the end, it will be Helena Cambra moving it forward. She passes it directly to Hallie O'Neill. So O'Neill starting this next charge. She'll give it to Peterson. Peterson forward to D'Angelo. D'Angelo has it poked away from her out the back baseline, but that will stay Michigan ball at the top of the zone. Peterson will take it there, and she'll knock it in. Deflected off a couple players, including a Michigan player. That will be Kent State ball. Kent State will take it. It'll be Rodriguez. Rodriguez has it deflected off Southam out of bounds inside the Kent State zone. Kent State will continue there. It'll be Rodriguez. As the third quarter, the clock on this third quarter runs out. Third quarter for us, first quarter for everyone listening. And it's been the story of the game so far. Michigan dominating again, 4 shots compared to maybe 1. Was there even 1 in that for Kent State?
No shots for Kent State.
No shots for Kent State in that quarter compared to 4 for Michigan, and 1 additional penalty quarter for Michigan compared to 0 for Kent State. Maybe the only positive you can give to Kent State is that they stopped that penalty corner goal.
Yeah, that was a good defensive play for them right there.
Yeah.
You know, definitely getting more aggressive as the game goes on, but you know, Michigan just starting out strong, getting out early. I think that Kent State's trying to do a little bit of catch-up right here. It's not working for them.
It looks like Kent State actually is trying to be more aggressive, but when they raised their game, Michigan raised up their game as well. And, you know, cream rises to the top. You can tell that this Kent State team can't really keep up with Michigan when they're going full speed.
Exactly. Michigan just keeps on dominating. You know, when Kent State gets it, they get it back almost immediately.
Yeah, but it's whenever Kent State ends up with possession, normally just because Michigan has a shot that went out of bounds or something. So a good Michigan offensive play. Kent State has it for a few seconds maybe before they see Michigan defender stepping in front of a pass or picking their pocket, and they're back on the back foot again. And that's basically been the story of this entire game. Michigan dominating time of possession, Michigan dominating shots on goal, Michigan dominating penalty corners, and Michigan dominating in the one stat that kind of matters the most, goals, 2-0.
Anna Speaker having a pretty...
Anna Speaker's had a fantastic game.
Fantastic game, getting a little break this last quarter.
Yeah, whenever any ball has really come close, Anna Speaker has said, no thank you, I will stop that. 3 shots, 2 of them on goal, and Speaker saved both of those with ease, really. Never really came close to the goal.
Nope.
And Michigan will start off this fourth quarter. There's about 15 seconds left in the break. Everyone from every side is ready. They're just waiting for the clock to run out now. And the clock operator says, why wait for it to run out? Let's reset it to 15 and let's go now. And there's the referee's whistle. Catherine Peterson will start it. Long, high pass into the Kent State zone. And we are here into the fourth quarter. And Southam has it, just kind of knocks it up off a few things, and it's in the goal.
Oh!
What on earth just happened?
That was the craziest goal I've ever seen.
Southam just kind of taps it up on her stick a few times. It goes off of the goalie's blocker. Southam coming down with the stick, knocks it into the ground and behind the goalie.
It was just, right over the goalie's head.
Wow, that was
a great goal.
That was a great goal by Sophia Southam.
That just shows the aggression of Michigan during this game.
Yeah, and just even the weird bounces are going in Michigan's favor, it seems like. It's just been Michigan all the way. Wow. Okay, and already Michigan has the ball back. It will be O'Neal with it. O'Neal passes it over to Tamer. Tamer deflects it forward. And Kent State has it. Little hip check on the Kent State player. That's not allowed. So Kent State will take it right there. It will be Bonnets. Deflected. Has her pass deflected by Douthwaite. Peterson will take it. Peterson over to O'Neal. Back to Peterson. Back to O'Neal. O'Neal passes it back to Emma Tamer now. Tamer. Way over to Claire Brush on the far side of the field. Brush to Kyer. Kyer. Back to Tamer. Tamer to O'Neal. She'll try a long pass forward, but that's deflected by Kent State player out of bounds. Peterson will take it there. Peterson tries to give it to Fernandez Lacour. There's a Kent State player there, but the deflection ends up back with Peterson. Has it poked away from her, but Fernandez Lacour is the one that ends up with it. Deflected away from her on an attempted pass. It'll go out of bounds inside the Kent State zone for her. Kyer will get it started there. She'll pass for to Nina Apula. Apula forward
Ooh.
to Douthwaite. Douthwaite moving away from the goal rather than towards it. She passes it forward to Reed. Reed tries to pass it back. Off a deflection.
Oh, that
Just
was
saved,
so close.
but it will still be a penalty corner as it went off of Rodriguez's leg. But still, great play by both Rodriguez and Mary Crumlish to save that goal.
Yeah, another aggressive play by Michigan. Another close call right there.
Yeah, it was very, very close to making it 4-0. Either way, Michigan has another opportunity right here with the penalty corner. Catherine Peterson, the one taking it.
Let's see if they do a new one right here.
Let's see. There's the whistle. Peterson, ready. Pass. Stop. Flick. And wide.
Just missed.
That one, they were just going straight for the shot. I believe it was Meg Douthwaite going for the shot. And it went wide of the net. So Scabilia will take it on the edge of the Kent State circle. She'll try and pass to Rodriguez. Reed, aggressive. Southam also aggressive, but Kent State will keep it. Jover has it. She knocks it out of bounds. Not deflected, so Michigan will have it there. Now Brush has it. She passes it all the way back to O'Neill on the edge of the Michigan zone. O'Neill over to Emma Tamer on the near side. Tamer with a good deflection to keep it away from the defender who was in better position. Tries to pass to Fernandez Lacour, but it is Helena Combra stepping in front of that. She tries to go for a pass, but Claire Brush steps right in front of that. She passes it back to O'Neill. Goes for a long pass to Douthwaite, who doesn't get close to it. That'll go out of bounds right near the halfway line, and it will be Bonnets to take it there. She passes it back to Scabilia. Scabilia moving forward with it through to Rodriguez. Rodriguez over to Combra, Helena Combra. Combra tries to pass it back to her sister Maria. It's deflected illegally, so Helena Combra will take it back near the halfway line. She long passed to Lindsay Richter, close to the Michigan zone. She'll pass it into the circle. It doesn't touch anyone. Goalie moves out of its way. And even though it goes in the goal, that doesn't matter because it was not deflected. So that'll be equivalent of going out the back of the baseline. Michigan, Hallie O'Neill will take it out at the edge of the circle. She passes it to Tamer. Tamer to Peterson. Peterson has it taken away from her by Richter. Richter tries to pass it forward. Only ends up with Hallie O'Neill having it. Hallie O'Neill trying to maneuver around a few players, but in the end, Jover has it. And a little too aggressive. I have been calling her Jover the entire game. I apologize. Her name is Jover. She is from Spain, so definitely pronounce the J's differently over there. Berta Jover, I apologize. That is how I pronounce your name, not Jover. Anyways, Michigan has it. Fernandez Lacour tries to pass it forward. Stopped by Helena Combra. But her pass is way too long. Gomper has it. She gives it to Tamer. Tamer over to Brush. Back to Tamer. Tamer gives it back to, tries to give it back to Gomper. Not a great pass. Not great contact. Gomper will lose it to Claudia Ortiz. Ortiz over to, and I believe that went off of Courtney Keller's foot. Yes, Keller's foot, so it'll be Michigan ball. Hallie O'Neill will take it there, just outside the Michigan circle. O'Neill over to Tamer. She'll pass it forward to Douthwaite. Douthwaite, a little bit of space, tries to pass forward to Gomper. Richter tries to get to it, can't. Southam has it instead. She passes it over to Gomper. Gomper over to Fernandez Lacour. Lacour to Douthwaite. Douthwaite tries to give a deflection by Apula, can't get it. Back out to Douthwaite. Douthwaite, Apula still has it. And cleared away out of bounds by Helena Combra. Faye Kyer will take it inside the Kent State zone. Kyer to Fernandez Lacour, who has it stolen from her by Hover. Hover covered by both Fernandez Lacour and Kyer there. Fernandez Lacour ends up with it for a second. Now she ends up with it for good. Moves into the circle. Goal!
Oh, great goal just right past the goalie.
That was all Guadalupe Fernandez Lacour. She got the ball back, maneuvered around to the better position in the circle, put the shot just past the goalie to the left of the goalie. I don't even think the goalie saw it. Stuck out the foot way too late. And Michigan's lead is 4-0. Wow. It's been a dominant showing from them so far.
Definitely. I mean, even just within this last quarter, just come out.
Yeah, you would think Kent State being down 3 goals going into the last quarter that they would be the aggressive team. They would be the team trying to push the pace, trying to get as much into the Michigan zone as they can. Instead, Michigan just absolutely dominant, and even Fernandez Lacour is getting into the goal scoring.
Yeah.
I mean, wow. It's just been a complete performance by Michigan so far today.
All around.
And long pass by Kent State ends up working out as Washburn has it. Sydney Washburn. Washburn over to Richter inside the Michigan zone. Richter misses everyone. Trying to look for a deflection. Could have been a dangerous ball, but no one even comes close to it. It goes off the back baseline. Michigan will take it at the top of their circle. That goal for Fernandez Lacour, her first of the season. Sophia Southam's was also her first of the season. So, a couple new goal scorers for Michigan on this season. A couple of slightly unexpected goal scorers, particularly with Fernandez Lacour. She tends to not play the forward position. She's either in the middle of the field or she tends to hang back a lot. So, to see her go super aggressive in scoring the goal is not a usual position. In the meantime, an illegal deflection by Kate Burney. So Kent State will have it in their zone. It'll be Skabilia moving through the Kent State zone into the half. And somehow Michigan ends up with it. It's D'Angelo forward to Anderson. Anderson, just her and the goalie. Maneuvers around again and hits the side of the goal. Another great opportunity for Michigan.
Just missed.
Wow. I mean, just to look at the scoreboard and see 23 shots by one team is just amazing.
It's crazy. I mean, that just shows their aggression today.
It shows their aggression. It shows their, quite frankly, their domination. And
Yeah.
the ball has been in this half, the half that we're sitting in, for pretty much this entire half. And it was in the other half for the first half. It's just been Michigan offensively and defensively dominating this. And as I say that, another turnover. Kayla Reed has it, and she turns it over. So opportunity for Kent State potentially. She has it poked away from her by Abby Hutton, playing very limited minutes because of her, looks like a thumb injury. Lindsay Richter has it. She gives it to Rodriguez, over to Helena Cambra. Cambra to Hover. Hover tripped up a bit by Gomper. Ref says that's not allowed. And it'll be Maria Cambra to take it there. Cambra forward to Hover. Bounces up off a couple sticks and off Gomper's body. That's not allowed. Hover will take it forward into the Michigan zone. Deflected out of bounds there. Hover will pass it over to Maria Cambra. Deflected off of Kate Burney and out of bounds. So Hover will take it. In fact, it went off of Burney's hand, so it'll stay inbounds. Now deflected off of Kayla Reed. So Rodriguez has it just outside the circle. She passes it back near the halfway line. Now Helena Cambra has it. This is one of the most prolonged periods of Kent State possession in the game. And as I say that, it is Michigan's possession. And Anna Speaker being subbed out for the first time today.
She's had a great game.
She's had a fantastic game. She is the reason that Kent State is scoreless, quite frankly.
Yeah, I agree.
And there's the official announcement for Speaker's replacement. No standing ovation, but I would have given one if anyone could see it. In the meantime, Walker has it for Michigan. She has it deflected out of bounds. Kate Walker. Haven't mentioned her name too much, but when you got a 4-0 lead with about 5 minutes left, you don't exactly need to play your starters, do you?
No.
Hutton passes it to Tamer. Tries to pass forward to Fernandez-Lacour. It ends up with Fernandez-Lacour just carries it on her stick. That was amazing. Just showing.
That's one way to get it down the field.
I mean, yeah, why let it even hit the ground? And then it deflects off her stick out of bounds, though. So, Penn State has it now. Richter to Rodriguez. Back to Bonnets. Bonnets back to Scabilia inside the Kent State circle. Dangerous. Deflected off of D'Angelo. D'Angelo
Ooh.
can't keep it from going out of bounds. Goes off the back baseline. Ref says it's off D'Angelo. D'Angelo did not like that call and let the ref know that she didn't like that call. But Scabilia will take it at the edge of the circle regardless. Haven't seen too much anger at the refs today, though. That was definitely a first. Bonnets has it. And the defense by CC Duran, a little bit too aggressive. Helena Cambra over to Hover. Hover's pass stolen by Abby Hutton. And the Kent State defenders too aggressive, so Hutton will have some room to breathe with 3.5 minutes left in the game. Hutton passes it back, slightly dangerous, to Claire Brush. No problems. Emma Tamer has it now. She'll give it to Walker. Walker trying to maneuver around Richter, but Richter ends up with it. Richter. And we can hear Marsha Pankratz yelling from our position. Very animated despite the 4-goal lead with 3 minutes left. Now Rodriguez has it just outside the circle for Michigan. Enters the circle. Oh, good opportunity there for Claudia Ortiz. Can't get a stick on it, otherwise that could have been a wide open net for her. Sydney LaPlante was nowhere in the picture.
That was probably the closest that Kent State has gotten this whole game.
Yeah. If they had just gotten any bit of stick on that, that could have very easily been a goal. With Anna Speaker out, you know, this is the opportunity they needed to take. Couldn't get it done. In the meantime, Kent State just sends one out the back baseline. Michigan just taking their time a bit. Why not? You got a 4-goal lead and 2 minutes left. No need to be too fast. Abby Hutton passes it to Emma Tamer. Tamer to Kate Walker. Walker deflected off Richter out of bounds, so Michigan will keep it in their half. And Tamer give it to Fernandez-Lacour, one of the 3 goal scorers. Scored one of the 4 goals. She gives it over to Maya Gomper. Gomper forward to Tina D'Angelo. D'Angelo works it into the circle. Duran tries to get to it, but wraps around Bonnets when she's trying to do that. That's not allowed. So Scabilia will take it for Kent State. Scabilia over to Bonnets. Bonnets to Rodriguez, who doesn't get a good deflection. CC Duran has it. Duran to Fernandez-Lacour. She'll give it to Gomper. Gomper forward tries to give it to Anderson, but not even close, and it goes out of bounds. Maria Cambra will take it inside the Kent State zone, tries to get it out of the Kent State zone. Gomper stops that from happening, but Scabilia has it now. She gives it to Maria Cambra. Very casual from everyone. Rodriguez tries to go long pass. Claire Brush has it. Brush to Fernandez-Lacour. Fernandez-Lacour as we enter inside 1 minute. To Hutton. Hutton to Tamer. Tamer over to Kate Walker. Walker trying to move around Richter again. And Richter too aggressive. She disagrees with the call. But with 30 seconds left, it shouldn't make too much of a difference to the final score line. Tamer to Kayla Reed. Reed defended by 2 Kent State defenders, but gets it around both of them. Still has it. Just wasting time. I mean, the best way to waste time. And now Kate Walker has it for Michigan. As I believe Kayla Reed just took off 20 seconds off the clock just with her stick handling. And Tamer has it. And time has run out on Kent State. Quite frankly, they were never really close in this game, were they?
No, I think Michigan from the start just came out ready to go, being aggressive. Kent State was kind of on their heels a little bit at the beginning of the game and tried to play catch up, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, stayed on their heels. Managed to keep Michigan out of the goal for the first quarter, mainly just because the bounces didn't go Michigan's way in the first quarter, really, more than anything else. And wow, I mean, it was just utterly dominant from the start. 23 shots to 3, 15 shots on goal to 2, 7 penalty corners to 1, 11 saves necessary by Kent State, compared to only 2 needed by Anna Speaker of Michigan.
Who was just dominant this game, too.
Absolutely dominant. The cards equal 1 green card to each very, very early on. The concurrent green cards in the first quarter. And, you know, Marsha Pankratz, you don't see many smiles on her faces, but it's tough to be really upset about that game.
Yeah, it is. And, you know, she was getting animated at the end, but I mean, you have to ask, like, as a coach, do you just give up or do you keep going? Like 2 to 0, 3 to 0, like she's just out there like pulling her team forward.
I mean, I know me, I would love to see the fact that my coach cares till the very last second of every single game I have. And you know, you can say anything about Marsha Pankratz, you can't say she isn't passionate.
Yeah.
And we'd like to thank everyone who suffered through the first half where we had no volume. We apologize for that technical difficulty, but we hope you appreciated the second half. 2 goals scored in each half, so at least you got 2 entertaining ones. Both first half goals scored by Kayla Reed off penalty corners. The first one sent in by Faye Carr, the second one by Catherine Peterson. Both shots taken by Hallie O'Neill, and they weren't really shots. They were really passes that were deflected by Kayla Reed. Great penalty corner strategy, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, I mean, as you said, first whole half it worked for them. Second half, you know, they went a little different route. But I mean, great strategy. If it works the first time and they think you're going to not do it again, do it again.
Yeah, it worked twice in a row. Tried it once in the second half, didn't really work out, and then decided to go a bit more experimentation, even giving Sydney LaPlante her about 5 minutes of playtime near the end, because why not? When you're up 4-0, you don't really need your starting goalie in any longer.
Exactly.
And Michigan singing Hail to the Victors with the loyal fans that have stayed through this hot yet beautiful sunny day.
Yeah. A little bit of cloud coverage now.
Yeah, a little bit more clouds coming in now than we've had pretty much the whole day. The breeze picking up as well, so it's become way, way more pleasant. Wonderful day. Gets even better. Pretty much everyone gets an opportunity to play, with the exception of course, Bailey Bowman and Sarah Pertek, both out with injuries. We hope they get better. We saw them knocking around the ball a little bit when the big sprinklers came on before the game. So
yeah, having some fun.
Having some fun. Hopefully they'll heal quickly. Abby Hutton recovering from a thumb injury. She played quite a bit. And Catherine Peterson with the taping on the chin. Very crucial part in the game as she sent in that second penalty corner that led to the second Michigan goal. And now the cool down begins for both teams, including Bailey Bowman. I'm not really sure what she needs to cool down from. Maybe it's just a hot day. But wonderful, good all-round performance by Michigan, and should set them up as they begin to open up Big Ten play.
Yeah. I mean, if they keep playing like this, I think we're going to see great things out of this team.
Yeah, this team is consistently right up there, top in the country. They're number 9. They should probably keep their way moving forward, as they should be on their way to another Big Ten title for the 2001 national champions.
They're looking pretty good.
I mean, if that's the team that comes out and plays every single game, it's going to be tough for anyone to beat them.
Yeah, definitely. I agree.
It definitely helps when you have the confidence that you've knocked off the number 10 team in the country. You've knocked off the number 3 team in the country right here on this field.
Yeah. I think that just, you know, it motivates you more. I mean, even playing an unranked team like Kent State,
Yeah.
I think that you still just have to play as if you're playing a number 3 team. Just come out with that aggression, they did today.
Yeah, they definitely showed the same intensity as they did a week ago against UConn. Not exactly the same level of team, but it's important to not take any game easy because any team can knock any other team out on their day. And quite frankly, today was not Kent State's day.
Yeah.
So thank you all very much. And for everyone who was listening, this was Gretel Payne's first broadcast. Gretel, how did you like it?
I loved it. This was so much fun. A great first game to call with Michigan dominating. Hope to do it again.
Yeah, and I hope to have you here with me again, as I will probably be calling field hockey again. Definitely a very fun game to call. Hopefully, we'll not have the technical difficulties next time, and we'll just call the entire game and let the audience hear the entire game. But from Ocker Field, beautiful Ocker Field in Ann Arbor, Michigan, with Gretel Payne, I'm Akshay Luthra. Thank you all so much for listening to at least the second half of WCBN FM in Ann Arbor, Michigan's field hockey victory over Kent State 4-0. And we will see you next time for what we hope to be another Michigan field hockey victory.
Yep.
So thank you very much. Have a great rest of your day.